Hi guys.
This is like the fourth opening we've done.
Yeah, it's great.
Hi guys.
We are actors from Vancouver. 3 of them are acting majors, right?
Yeah. I have a degree in acting, guys.
From
Oh my
NYU.
God,
NYU.
so useful.
And you are UBC?
Yes.
And you?
So useful.
Oh,
So sad. Oh
we all got like an acting degree, but we are not like a full-time actor right now.
That's
so
fine.
We're just
Doesn't matter.
fine, right?
But
yeah.
we're still actors.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, we're still actors.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we are obsessed with the show he did Rivalry. It's a Canadian show. One of the co-star, Hassan William, is a Canadian actor and also Vancouver actor.
He's one degree connection.
One of us.
One degree
Basically everyone.
to basically.
And you
everyone,
actually
like
were in
everyone.
the same show with him, and you had the same fitting day, right?
Yeah, right.
But you
I
just
saw
didn't.
him on the
So
wall.
you kind of.
Because like every time they just like they have different time slots.
Right,
for different
right.
act- They will have like the actors on the wall for the fitting.
And he has like so many
over
short films. He's so
Yes.
hardworking, I think.
He is. He creates
Oh, yeah.
a lot of
Oh, yeah.
opportunities.
And he showed up
Yeah.
in like every short film context or festivals in.
He does. I read an article about him yesterday, and it was his friends that were talking about him. And
Oh,
they're
I
like
saw that too.
on USA Today, I think. And they were like, "Oh yeah, like he always does short films. Like he's always creating materials for himself, which is what every actor should do. You should not wait for your agent to call you. You gotta make your own
For
material."
real.
Because there are not that many paid acting jobs here. Most of the actors here, they are like trying to do a day job. Like Hassan William, he was waiting tables and also.
So was Connor Story. Like,
so was
both
Connor.
Oh
of
yeah,
them.
both of them.
Adding on these layers, we feel very much connected to this show somehow, and we want to talk
Yeah.
about it from actors' perspective and Canadian actors' perspective, or Vancouver.
Or like specifically Vancouver.
Because this is also like a low budget show, right?
It's considered low budget.
It's like 3 to 5 million per episode. Shot it in 36 or 7 days, and
Yeah, very quick.
actually
turnaround.
all of this scene, like seaside, the sunrise, sundown,
Yeah.
so they're all
CGI.
no, they are
Post.
volume. They are a giant TV.
Oh yes.
Cafe in Russia, and that's also giant TV.
Yeah.
And also all the Vegas scene.
I can tell.
Yes.
I can tell, but they
Also,
did a
yeah,
very
that
good
too.
job.
They did really
and I
well.
want to say, I saw this in another video, but I did clock this while I was watching. It appears as if there's a lot of people.
Yeah.
But it's
Oh,
actually
yeah.
very close up, especially like the press conference scenes. Like you never see the
It's
reporters.
always like
Yeah.
up
It's
close.
always here. And then they could just add sound effects of like camera clicking or like people like, oh, what about this question? What about that question?
Yeah.
Like a lot of crowd noise.
Oh yeah, I know
But
that.
it's all close up and it works for the show because it's meant to be intimate.
The other day you said it's a like sleeper hit.
Oh, it's a sleeper hit. If you were to look at the deadline announcement of like who got cast, they didn't even use Hudson or Connor's pictures. I think they used the creator Jacob's headshot because he's the most recognizable name. I don't think it got a lot of buzz, even though it is created from an IP, like from a book. I haven't done any research into the production, but is it independently produced?
No.
So they sold it to Crave first, right?
Yes.
No, Crave
Right?
Crave
Oh.
created it.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
And,
okay.
most funding from Bell Foundation.
Bell Media.
3 million from the CMF, Canadian Media Foundation.
Oh.
And that's
But
where
those
the-
are grants. Like, they're not like production company investors, right? Like
they're investors.
Oh, okay.
So it's not indie. So it's not that low budget, but compared to
low to mid budget.
compared to huge American show.
Oh, for sure.
To have the same like
But compared to some
popularity,
local shows,
They didn't spend too much on actors. They didn't use.
I
very
think they
famous-
got paid like minimum UBCP
oh
rate.
really?
Yeah.
Thankfully, it's a low budget. If it was invested by a giant company, they must want to use a famous actor, or they want to choose someone with more IG followers.
Yeah, more clout.
There was an interview where Jacob said that I think he got an offer with some bigger company. Then they would, of course, make requests, like specific requests. Oh, maybe we do this. So he really stuck to his vision of the story and went the smaller route, I guess.
They want to change your script according to the data.
Yes.
They think script formula and famous stars are the most important thing to make a popular show, but it's not.
And I watched a interview of how they cast the show, and they're like, yeah, from the moment like they did chemistry read on Zoom, and they just felt the chemistry through Zoom.
Connor's story said she did the chemistry test with
3 different people. Yeah.
Yes, I think the 2 other actors probably need
Wait,
consulting.
therapist?
Yeah, therapist right now.
Because of missed opportunity. I was
They
so
think
close to a big
that
hit.
could have been me.
Oh man.
The worst feeling is almost winning.
Yeah, it's like the feeling when you get shortlisted and you don't.
Right.
But if the show didn't do well, it's fine. It's just a smut.
Oh my
But now
God.
it's so
these people must need to like literally turn off their TVs.
opportunities is so random. You know, like all the coincidence come together.
Yeah.
And also,
So many
Right,
things
right.
have to go right in order
Face
for one
card,
thing to
America's
happen.
ass, Russian accent.
yeah.
That's why we go to temple really.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I think they
competition.
both deserve the good
Yeah.
coming. They are
Oh,
so
absolutely.
they're so talented and good looking, and they deserve all of this. But in spite of that, even talented and good looking like them, they need this opportunity. Otherwise, they could only. And
Well, I don't believe in meritocracy, which is
No.
yeah.
No.
Everybody knows you need a little bit of luck, you need connections, nepotism,
Oh,
money,
Yeah.
looks. So you gotta let go.
Yeah.
You got
about letting go.
things you cannot control. You just gotta let go and trust that if you work hard, someone out there will see it.
Being an actor, like being able to do this as a job is already kind of like a privilege anyway. You would have to have a certain level of privilege to even begin.
That's true.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think
I
it's
think
true.
so. Like it's just
Well,
like
get your money straight. First of all, even if you don't come from money, you wait tables or
If I have a family to support, if I have to pay
Yeah,
loans,
right,
then I
exactly.
couldn't do it.
Now the company, like during the interview, they will ask me like how you normally deal with the rejection.
yeah.
And my answer is I'm an actor.
Yeah.
And, like we face the rejection like every day.
I
So
think
we're,
I
like, getting
see
used to it.
rejection as opportunities. There were so many actors who were like, "Oh, I missed out on that opportunity because I was scheduled to film my show for 8
rejection.
months."
Rejection is redirection. Basically.
Redirection.
Oh,
And
I
if-
like that one. Oh
yes.
Lock it, okay?
Wait, I want to ask you guys this. Like, if you get the next audition for like the next 50 Shades of Grey, I'm not even talking about like just. Do you need to be like butt naked, tits out, like
Damn.
riding a? The guarantee is you will 110% be the next Dakota Johnson. You will for sure get like Gucci and like Prada like ambassador campaigns.
It's really got to be the project. Like what? Like if it's actually like 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
Like do I genuinely like the project, or like is this like the story? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
so
it's
all
not
about
like
story
the
for you.
promise of like
Yeah.
like this is gonna be big, because it's like you want to be seen and like be perceived out in the world the way you intend it. And I'm not saying like just because you choose like a specifically like a sexy role is gonna like just box you in, but it's gotta, I think, depend on an intention other than like the promise of like you're gonna explode with
I know what you mean.
I
yeah.
think that no one can say it's gonna be big. No
Oh,
one
yeah.
knows. That's the first thing. So you just don't know.
But like in this scenario, you have a crystal ball and you can see into the future. Whoever gets this role is gonna win an Oscar. Can you do Anora?
Oh, I haven't watched.
I cannot do Anora.
yet. Get me like a
Mikey
person, a
Madison.
nutritionist. Get me like a Pilates instructor, gym, like, and all 24 hours a week. I'll be in the freaking gym working on my ass. Okay, working on my ass, please.
Would you say yes to Mikey Madison's role?
Of course.
You would say yes?
It's not about like how nude. It's about the story.
Yes.
If
If the camera's gonna pan up and do that, and that's it, like that, I'm like, guys.
Let's say this. If it's porn, I don't do porn, right?
But if the porn was good plot, you know, if the plot was good, you know. Also,
piece
like
of
now on set, like intimacy
intimate.
coordinators.
Yeah. Last year there was an audition. Explicitly said that this role has like you need to be half nude, and also you might have some sex scene. My mom was here last year, and I was saying, Mom, if I got the role, I probably would half nude. And what do you think? And she said, first, I know the size of your breast. I don't think you will get the role.
Mom.
Second, if you are in this show, you probably will get a very small role. We only know you are in this show if you tell people. You have to yell, like, "Hey, I'm in the show."
Oh my God,
And they will know.
Asian mom.
So she's saying, "Go for it." It's sweet. It's good in
It's
the
just
end.
neat. Yeah. I didn't tell my mom and my dad like what plot this show I was doing last time because that's kind of like a queer scene, even though there's no intimacy scene. But I still don't want to tell the story to them because I don't want to
which show
explain
is this?
like Allegiance because I play a lesbian. But there was no like intimate scene. But
You guys never kissed, you and Cynthia.
No, we didn't kiss.
For me personally, never say never, but at this point in my life, I don't want to say yes to any sex scenes. Because I think maybe it's like as a female, like I think it's kind of dangerous out there. You never know how that footage is going to get used. And also, I truly don't think the stories I want to tell rely on sex scenes.
It's rare right now that there's good writing that have these
Zero
scenes
sex.
that are not just like overly gratuitous, I guess. And it's really different from like men and women. It's really different. I don't know. I guess you do get typecast.
Connor's story said something like he was a little bit worried they would be typecast or they would use the footage to do something bad. But actually that didn't happen, at least not a lot, and he felt he's so lucky. I feel if there are two females, probably it would be not going that well.
But with everything going on with the Epstein files, it is ridiculous.
Epstein, yeah.
It's insane. Also, AI. Anyone can do
Deepfake.
deepfakes of
Yeah.
you literally just fully nude.
I got what you mean. Even though I don't care if I'm a female, I will be judged more.
Also, I don't want people in my family to see.
Oh my god,
That's
the
like
cultural aspect
the
too.
morbid,
Cultural
like my
aspect.
cousins in China or my aunts and uncles in China.
Oh god.
yeah, we need to think about them.
Oh, I wanted to talk about, despite the fact that they are blowing up and they got signed to CAA, this is not a guarantee. Everybody in Hollywood knows, like, having one series regular under your belt doesn't mean anything. Because guess what? Now they're leveled up, right? And guess who's in their category? Or Austin Butler? Who else? What other, like, 20s male actor? Timothy Chalamet? That's their competitor.
But at the
People
same
like
time,
that, yeah.
right now it's their time because it's like eyeballs are on all.
Oh
on
yeah,
them.
for sure.
So these projects, I mean, I've seen that interview where Hudson Williams was talking about like his email is blowing up, and he's like, I don't physically have the time to go through all of these, but to be in a position to like choose. But you want to choose the right projects.
But
you know,
you never know if
you
it's
never
right.
know if it's right. It'll never guarantee like sustainability.
It's like if they already had this fame, do you think they will choose Hide Rivalry again?
No, because it's like minimum union pay.
It's a male smart, and you don't know how it goes.
I guess you
So,
just like
yeah.
you take less risk.
yeah.
Like once you get into that place, it's like
Someone
curse
is upset.
and like
Sometimes
blessing
one
at the
actor
same
can
time.
take, like,
Thank you to our sponsor, Boya, right?
Thank you, Boya.
Oh my gosh, these sexy mics.
Please like and subscribe. Oh my god, good luck to all the
祝大家
horses
offer
out
马到
there. Horses.
马上到来，马到来。
马到
成功。Let's eat, guys. Let's eat.
Eat.